This is part 3 of the stories I found of the enslaved ancestors of the Jackson family. My name is Andre, and I'm a genealogist who helps people to discover their history. We last left off talking about how Michael Jackson's paternal great great grandparents, July and Ginny, had been able to be together after their owner, Josiah Gale, had passed away in 1837. On Mary's plantation, cotton was the main crop that they exported. In 1837, 41 bales of cotton were sold. One bale of cotton weighs about 500 pounds. This was over 20,500 pounds of cotton. The next year, 53 bales of cotton were sold. That's 26,500 pounds of cotton. It was very likely that July was one of the many slaves making this crop possible for Mary Gale. We know that Ginny went on to have two more daughters. Missouri was born around 1838 and Amy was born around 1840. And around 1845, she's listed as having given birth to a son named Nero. Jackson family oral history, later records, as well as DNA all confirm that July was the father of Nero. Since Ginny was a slave of Mary Gale, the law said that any children that a female slave gave birth to had also inherited her social status of slave. Nero was Michael Jackson's great grandfather, who was also a slave. By 1850, Mary Gale owned 23 slaves, including July, Ginny, and Nero. The government had something called a slave schedule, listing slave owners and the ages and genders and color of the slaves that they owned. No names are written, but based upon what we know, we can surmise that July is the 46-year-old mulatto male, Ginny is one of the 30-year-old black females, and Nero is the 6-year-old mulatto male. Later records reveal that Ginny went on to have 3 more children, Adeline, Jim, and Margaret. It is possible that July was their father. On January 26, 1856, Mary Gale wrote her last will and testament. She bequeathed, quote, certain Negroes, July, Sammy, and Adam, to her son James Richburg Gale. And this man, James Richburg Gale, did not live in Amite County, Mississippi. He lived in Point Coupe Parish in Louisiana. So just to recap, July was the biological son of his first enslaver.